And hello, folks. Stoic Steve returning to Minecraft. A couple days off streaming, but I have still been playing a little bit off camera. Messing around with things. My main goal for today is to knock out that wheat farm. I've been, going over the tutorial for this, the tutorial for it, which is outdated, and then of course mine's sort of a custom layout. So yeah, that took a good bit of figuring out, but I'll go ahead and show you all the stuff I've been working on in the meantime. Out of the way, pigs. Need to knock out that damn vine that's growing there. Don't want pigs escaping. Most of my pigs actually escaped earlier and had to kill the escapees. But yeah. So yeah, got vines hanging off the old creeper tower. Just for aesthetics. Makes it feel more creeper-esque. Let's see. Spruced up my interior a little bit. Got that emerald ceiling going on. Expanded storage a little bit. Got rid of that enchanting table area, since there's no reason to have an enchanting table, since I have villagers. Let's see. Additionally, I expanded the carpet duplicator. Since like the old carpet duplicators, you could just like stack the carpets on top of each other, but current design you cannot. So it's just like a second duplicator going off the same redstone. But yeah, because the furnaces weren't all getting fueled up, and so I had to add in a water stream behind there to feed carpets, and it was all the excess carpets just land over here on a cactus to destroy them. And also swapped out the levers in front of each furnace for one lever for all the furnaces, which is a lot easier. But yeah, additionally I added in a little fishing farm, which these, they're gonna be gone in the future updates. So, might as well get in the old school good fishing farms while you can get them. Yeah, this is basically just a wood pressure plate with a fence post leading into hopper, leading into chest. Very simple. And you just like aim your fishing pole right at the top of the pressure plate, and your character continuously tries to tune this note block in the back here, but that actually sends out the fishing rod or fishing line, which pushes down the pressure plate. So yeah, you want to keep your reticle right in this area of where like the pressure plate would go down, and yeah, get a bit of AFK fishing, trying to get those nautilus shells off of that. Alternatively, I could make like a drowned farm to get nautilus shells. That's like whatever. Hopefully I can eventually get a conduit up. Like one of my goals is to make a dolphin highway, because I think those are cool. Like, they're faster than blue ice, and you can, move in all directions that way, which I think is really, has a lot of potential in the overworld. Can't do it in Nether, but overworld, that could be really fun. Yeah, over here I also expanded, modified my nether wart farm. Basically, this is all just the sand, which has hoppers underneath them, which because this sand is slightly lower than one block, regular hoppers can pick up anything that falls down on top of them. So all I got back here is a button attached to a observer, which will send out some water. You can reach down here, pick up some nether wart. A little over a stack is about how much you can fill this so far. But yeah, then you just crouch down, aim at the back block, and just fill up the rest. Of course, you gotta aim a little bit ahead of your center, so you don't actually put down nether wart on the previous nether wart pieces, or the previous row of nether wart. Yeah. Relatively simple way of getting this set up. Quite happy with it. Then I have like the sand down here just to slow me down a bit. Because, you know, if you're walking sideways on a regular block, you go a little bit too fast. End up missing a couple pieces here and there. But yeah, these signs are just there to prevent the water flow and such. Let's see. And outside here, let's see, I've been clearing away a section over there for the overworld pigman farm, which has been super nice having haste 2 on, gotta say. It's made clearing out those rocks a hell of a lot easier. Anything else major? I need to add in a room somewhere here where I can just have these trading villagers get zombie-fied and back, so I can get those trade improvements. But yeah, so on to the wheat farm. Oh, one other announcement, which I have to say with a heavy heart. So I cannot, for the life of me, find a TNT duplicator that actually works. I've tried a bunch of designs that have videos out for them, but I cannot find a single TNT duplicator that seems to work. I don't know if it's a Realms thing or if that's just like the most recent update, 1.15, where just like none of the TNT duplicators actually work anymore. But yeah, that kind of messes with a few of my plans. Like, there's still some things I want to use TNT for, but like for the tree blast chamber and the cobble blast chamber, like I'll probably end up using a wither based blast chamber, which is a little bit scarier but still doable. But I was hoping on doing a bunch of like TNT excavation, but yeah, that makes that a lot harder. If I want to do anything with TNT now, I have to craft all that, which is, you know, takes sand and my gunpowder, which, I mean, I have an infinite source of gunpowder now, but sand is still kind of a pain to come by. But yeah, on to the wheat farm. So, up top here, we have a big old row of farms. Basic idea is it has the dispensers with water buckets, which sends all the water down into these channels, which goes down underneath and is picked up by sorting system. All of the wheat gets picked up by these hoppers, and the seeds get sent further down and picked up by a item elevator, which then shoots up those seeds to this upper level here, where a villager will be able to pick them up. And the villager, in the meantime, will just be locked inside a little room and not be able to go out here whilst all of the, you know... Actually, I should probably put some ceiling lights on here. That looks like that section probably doesn't get enough light. But yeah. Yeah, well, while all the water is being washed away, the villager is safe inside a room. I haven't added in the villager yet. We'll take care of that, and then all these will be 2 high walls. But yeah, it's slightly larger than the tutorial design. But another little addition I made to this is I added in a daytime clock. So you've got a little sensor here. Doesn't have to have direct sunlight, but you know, might as well. But yeah, basic idea is that every 3 days, I think it roughly takes 3 days for wheat to fully grow. Maybe a little bit less, which is fine because, you know, I'm sure I'll be sleeping away some of those days. But yeah, roughly every 3 days, this will send out a pulse, which will activate the machine. So it'll be fully automatic. I don't have to press a button or anything. But yeah, once that once a pulse is entered here, either like manually I can press a button or I can have that clock do it. It sets off a clock in here, which I have set to 30 dirt. You know, 30 ticks will be how long the water is spread out for. Basically that sounds out a pulse up here to empty the buckets, and then once the timer goes off, it'll send out another pulse to pick up the water, and that also sends off a redstone signal over here, which will activate the item elevator. Once all the items are in place, it'll push up 2 blocks with pistons, thus like crushing them within this 3x3 area and forcing them to fly upwards to the next open space, which is right in the path of the villager. Once all that is taken care of, then it will basically the villager up here is standing on a pressure plate whilst he's inside of here. Can't really see it at the moment, but yeah. Right behind that door is a pressure plate, which actually pushes up a piston here to make sure he can't get out of the door. But as long as he's on that pressure, once this whole clock system is done, then like his pressure plate will cause this piston to push this redstone block here backwards, which will you know, cause the little piston door to open back up. But yeah, banged my head on the floor for a while trying to get this all set up properly and working, but I'm pretty sure it works now. Tested it a little bit. But yeah, the only thing that remains to be seen is that like I might have to add in a couple more item sorters to pick up all the wheat, because that's a lot of wheat coming down. Not sure it can pick it up all fast enough, but that's a relatively simple thing. Yeah, besides that, just need to add in the villager, hook up this 3-day clock to here, and then that will be good to go. I should have a villager sitting over here ready to go. Just have to send him away. The rails all set up. You have been traded with, yes. Means you be free to go. Follow him on up. Hopefully he exited as intended. Nope, he didn't. God damn it. Hate it when that happens. Yeah, to make sure he can't get out. Alright. Suppose he can get out here. Probably have to slab this up a little bit. Have a workstation that I can get to make a couple slabs. Need to grab a few rails and see if I can get the same guy back up there. Alright. So drop off point is there. Slab that up. That way, if nothing else, he should be like stuck right here. Like ideally it should shoot him off to the side, but if that doesn't work, you can at least get stuck under the slabs and not suffocate. Now, where'd he go? Let's see him in the redstone. There he is. Alright. Probably off just trying to find a bed. Guess it's nighttime. I have some spare rails around here. Alright. See where his bed is located. Alright. I might be... I haven't actually tried this before, but I might be able to get him out of bed this way. We'll find out. No? Come here. Ugh. Always uncooperative. So you can try walling him in. Alright. Your only way out is through here. There we go. Okay, recaptured. I'll fix the beds later. Get him on this here track. I should leave just right down there. Alright, that should work. Have a lever here. Right? No lever. Yeah, figures. I'll take this one. Down you go. Back on track. Oh, other way, other way. That's fine. Hopefully that one worked. I think he's in. Okay. He's in the desired position. All we have to do, break dirt underneath him. Here at the door, locked in place now. So he has his little workstation in there. So he's trying to go out and work, but he will have to wait for the timer to go off in order to do so. We can go ahead and demonstrate. Press a button. Oop. Stairs. Watch all that wash away. And I stupidly forgot to add in the walls afterwards. quickly add those in before he escapes again. So he's picking up the seeds. And should be on his way out to plant them. Right? In the plant. Alright, here he goes. He's spinning around. Maybe he doesn't like the waterlogged block. Come on, it's right there. Yeah, that's fine. We can get rid of the waterlogged block. Don't actually need that one. That did destroy some redstone, though. Huh. It's like it didn't feel like going out and planting those seeds. So clearly this requires a bit more testing. So we're going to find where that redstone went onto. Yeah, just right there. I don't think I actually picked up the comparator it dropped. Yeah. Pick that back up. At very least, his inventory should be full of seeds now. Alright, repeater. It just goes there. That signal goes up, turns on all those. And let's try it again. See if he feels like planting now. And of course, you just plant during certain hours of the day. So that might be a factor here. Okay. Doesn't have the waterlogged block. Messing up his pathing. Come on. You want to do it. Plant the wheat. No, don't go back in. There's all this farmland for you to plant. It's like noon. You should be doing this. And he goes back in. Fuck. He's playing with his door. I'll do it one more time, but that's it. If it doesn't work now, then we'll just have to wait for the next update for like these slices actually work with wheat. It would help if I planted some seeds myself. There's all this farmland for you to plant. Why ain't you planting it? Ah, indeed. Ah, you're fine. Just watching a villager fail at his job. I have to fucking plant wheat myself. Hey, look, there's seeds out here, guy. Yeah, trying out this auto farm, which villager being dumb, as usual. Villager good at being dumb. Yeah, this is the auto wheat farm. Basically, idea: water comes in, pushes all the wheat out down in here, which sorts out the actual wheat, and then gives the seeds to him. And he's supposed to plant the seeds, but he's not planting the seeds. He just picks up the seeds and walks back into his house. Huh. So the door didn't actually let him out that time. That's interesting. Might be a slight timer issue. A couple extra seconds. One more time. Yeah. If this doesn't work, then I'll just say fuck it and, you know, wait for the next update so they can actually, you know, harvest and plant wheat properly. And just, you know, get my own damn wheat. So it's letting him out. Come on, guy. There's wheat seeds out here. You need to go tend to the farms. Okay. He's actually walking around out here. That's good. Don't go back in, you asshole. No. You have plenty of seeds. Don't go in. No. And he's locked. God damn it. Oh well. Fuck it. Village is stupid. He has the seeds. He has the farmland. He just doesn't feel like fucking planting anything for some reason. Oh well. I guess that's like a semi-auto farm then. I can just like, you know, collect the wheat myself and just have it, you know, or put down the seeds myself and have the wheat get swept away. Where's the wheat I got? Got a little bit off of that. I'm pretty sure I set up the hoppers. Hopper line should all be bleeding straight in there without issue. But yeah. So that was a bust for some reason. I don't know. Villagers us just on strike, not wanting to do his damn job. So yeah. Oh yeah. Better fix the beds, which I fucked up earlier just trying to get the... Actually, I wonder if that's the issue. It could be that he's just assigned to this workstation. That seems like a possibility. So with that destroyed, he might now recognize workstation in there. It's unlikely that's the case, but you know, it's whatever. It's a theory to go off of. It's like he shouldn't be able to path back to that one anyway. But I can quickly replace all the beds I knocked out earlier. Get them out of my inventory. Because of course the rail system didn't work the first time, and he got out, and he went to bed because it was nighttime. So I had to knock out the beds and pick him back up. Now I have a whole bunch of wheat seeds in my inventory. Yay! Maybe I'll feed those chickens later. Alright. With that in mind, I will give it one more shot. See if he wants to do his job now. If that is a satisfactory workplace condition for him. Alright, he's got his seeds, everything is in place. Let's go hit that button. Yeah. It's really weird, like, hitting Elytra now, or having an Elytra. Just because, like, I'm used to spamming spacebar, like, to get up stuff, and sometimes that, like, causes me to, you know, float and become one block high and, like, fit into weird spaces. Alright. Seeds going down. The old seeds are still there, but that's fine. Of course, now it's hitting nighttime, so I might have to go to bed for him to do his job. Planting seeds. He's staring at crap on the ground. I should probably go to bed real quick. Okay, it's day now. Hopefully he doesn't go back inside. I have to restart the damn machine. I don't see him. He's on. Okay, at least he's on the farm plots. I think he can only do this during certain periods of the day, which is no good. But he should at least have his workstation in place. I do wonder if it'd be better if I put the workstation out here instead of inside that room. I'm not sure though. Oh, come on, you're so close. You're standing right there. You have the seeds. What more do you want? I'll try putting the workstation out here. Maybe that'll do something. Yeah. I feel like maybe it's like a time of day thing. That seems most likely to me. Only allowed to work during certain periods. Oh, he's staring at the seeds. Not planting the seeds, but he's staring at them. I just want to see him do one seed. That's all I want. Just do one. Reassure me that, you know, he's still competent. Just out walking around. Coming over to say hi. Fuck you, buddy. Do your damn job. Alright. Well, I guess... Oh, I'm stuck in here now. Yay, Elytra. Okay, there we go. We'll try putting a composter outside. Wait, I have spare composters. Right. Seeds in here. The only other thing that I think might help is putting the composter out by the wheat. It's like the tutorial I was looking at was like very out of date, so it's hard to say if like any of this actually would work as intended. But whatever. I'm gonna try it anyway. I want to see it work. Well, over, get rid of its old workstation. Right. Plug up that hole I made. Down here. We'll hit the button one last time. There should be a good period of day as well, where he should be doing his job. Like noonish. So if he doesn't do his job this time, I'm giving up on him. Alright, he's free to leave. He has plenty of space to work. Hey, he's planting! That was it. Just need his workstation out here. There we go. Alright. He's not a lost cause. Proud of him. You just need a little whack to get him going. I'm not sure if he can, you know, actually put seeds on all of this area, but, you know, that's fine. So yeah, I won't worry about that ever again. Not that I need wheat, but yay. Aw. He's got his little flower out. Normally I thought they just did that to, they like held out the flower to kids. But I guess he does that to a workstation or something. Yeah, I don't know. Might be better to have him center the dirt. No, at least this way it's like outside-ish. I don't know how workstations work exactly. So you can try putting it like right there. Probably messes with the water flow having it right there, but whatever. Probably better to have it like right in front of the, or right after the fence gate here. Actually, I would want, yeah, he kind of steps on the dirt. So I want a dirt block on top of there to, you know, hop up and down. There we go. See if that helps at all. Oop. Just don't escape on me. Yeah, that goes with the flower again. That's weird. Never seen that before. Alright. Grab ourselves a hoe and fix the dirt that done unhoed. Also reworked my sound settings so, you know, those pistons aren't blowing my ears out anymore. It's just out of range. Come on, let me get that last one. Alright, cool. Alright. So, hopefully we won't have further issues with you. He seems to be doing his job competently. Not planting as quickly as I would like. He should have lots and lots of seeds in his inventory right now. But, you know, he's doing something. So I will go ahead and hook up the 3-day timer. Let's see, I should have a repeater. There we go. So this whole system is set up onto a day timer. So every 3 days it'll send out a pulse to activate the water. So it's fully automatic now. I don't have to press a button anymore. So that should be cool. Alright. That nonsense out of the way, what is next on the agenda? Put my minecart away, stairs away. Go off the schnazzy interior you didn't see yet. Little fish. Got my emerald ceiling. Cleared things out a little bit. A little bit more storage now. Let's see. Getting me some obsidian earlier, because next on my list is probably just doing the overworld pigman farm, which I've got most of the area cleared out for. Alright, I remember what I was going to do. Next we're going to go take care of that wither. I have some skulls saved up. All I need is poison. Bring those with me. Yeah, so I doing the same deal we did last time. I killed the wither. Got my space cleared away up top. Oh, I should bring a bow. Never enter the wither without a bow. Too dangerous. Bothers me that I can't, like, open my inventory while I'm standing in the portal. So, like, I always like, you know, whenever I'm standing still for a moment, I like to be able to check what all I have in my inventory. Where is he? There he is. If I can hit that. A little high. Gotcha. See if he dropped a tear. Yeah, you didn't see me get the wither roses last time, but you saw the general setup. Yeah, you could see yeah, you could hear the explosion in the overworld. Me doing it, but yeah. So room full of chickens. I got me some wither skulls. Should just need like 2 or 3 potions for this, but yeah, so get our chickens all poisoned away, and that should get all of them taken care of. Oh, skeleton farm, basically just a platform at this point. I don't have like the later game skeleton farm that I want yet, but actually I might have poisoned these guys a little bit too early. Hopefully that killed them. Oh wait, oh fuck! I forgot I was standing in roses. Okay. So yeah, they'll slowly suffocate. Most of the roses planted on the ground, but the rest that didn't have spawning spaces just fell, and I can pick those up. It's like a couple of chickens managed to survive in the corners there. Good for them. Still damaged me there. Gotta eat up. I got this handy little thing to launch off all my eggs for me. I just want to pick up all the roses. Need to add like a hopper chest above this thing so I can fit more eggs in there. Yeah, it's the general setup. Don't need no feathers, just need them roses. Oh, there's still a hundred rose there. no reason to fear the Wither at this point. It can't actually hurt me. Let's see, go with the egg thing again. Get plenty of chicken off of this. I've been killing too many cows lately, so basically eating chicken most of the time. And I think that's all the roses. Oh, there's a couple more over here. Alright. Collect the remaining eggs. Get those launched off. Where did I get the salmon? Salmon I got from the AFK fish farm. Finally made one of those inside my base. It's a decent food. Much better than regular fish. But yeah. That's all taken care of. Just need to finish off Mr. Wither. These damn feathers. Salmon's better than regular fish. It's like on par with cooked chicken, pretty much. But you know, I'm just kind of eating whatever at this point. Once I get the what was it? The Overworld Pigman farm going, I'm pretty much just gonna be eating golden apples from here on out. But it's not that high priority to have like an awesome food source. But yeah, I'm here to guess, but I don't see him nowhere. Should be good. All right, so that is 9 stacks of roses. And finish off the last layer of my creeper farm and have quite enough roses to top it off. Kind of fun having a vine right up right here. Why do you get stuck? Odd. Where did that rail fall to? Climb back up. I mean, yeah. I don't know what the exact saturation values for everything is, but you know. I'm not like hurting for food, I'm just kind of eating whatever I pick up along the way. Not like I do that much fighting. As long as I have a stack of something half decent, I should be fine. But, yeah. Top off that last level with Rivet Roses. Seal it back up. Everything should be filled. And the rest of the roses, from here on out, will be going towards that wither skeleton farm. But the problem with that, like, so initially I was just going to make like a you know, TNT duper based excavation machine in the Nether to clear it out an area so I didn't have to like spawn proof it all, so I could, you know, make a wither skeleton farm off of that. But for the life of me, I cannot get any TNT duplicators to work. I don't know if it's just a recent update or if it's a Realms thing, but yeah, TNT duplication seems to be off the table at the moment, which really sucks because it's like the cornerstone of a lot of cool machines. Yeah, like I've tried like every design like I've come across, and none of them seem to be working. It always activates the TNT before it can duplicate, or activates the TNT preventing duplication. But yeah, I might try out a few designs, check Reddit maybe, see if they have some that still work. Oh yeah, coral fan method, like, yeah, none of it works. So, any TNT like excavation I do is probably going to be using just like actual crafted TNT. So I'm kind of saving up my gunpowder for that. Got a few stacks down. But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you can still do TNT excavation without like duplicating TNT, but that's just obnoxious. Leads the way up here. And I would like to set up a beacon in the end, actually. Head back to that end island. That way I can mine out all that obsidian super easily. Like right now, I've been mining out obsidian in my basement, which you know, works, but I still have to go against water flow. Because the water flow, like, you know, keeps hardening all the lava to obsidian. So swimming through that is a little bit obnoxious. So all the end pillars are a great source. Oh, and grab a bit of obsidian. I think glass, right? And I have tons of iron. Oh, yeah. It just comes with the territory, really. You know, for some folks, having lava in this basement like improves the cost of the house. Like, some people spend more money to live in a house with lava in it. Which, you know, I can understand. Who wouldn't want a lava pit in their basement? It's basically like equivalent to having a bat cave down there. Put away this nether rack. And head over to the end and make ourselves a beacon over there. Let me see. Should have an easy path through the nether. Let's see. I should want to head over to James's. There should be a path slightly to the left here. Still need to pave the path over to the end a little bit better. little offshoot from the main pathway. There's that ghast. Munch, munch, munch. Do you have anything in here? Yeah, just some garbage. Alright. I meant to bring some iron bars. As the End Dragon can't destroy those. I will need them to be over the beacon so don't fall into it. Alright, that should be plenty. Here we go. Looks like this is partially covered up. I need to replace all this cobble with cheese. And I believe the portal goes straight to the center, right? Delicious cheese. Yeah, okay. So the center of the platform where you come in on is directly aligned with the center of this. So probably just have a beacon coming up here-ish. Want it a few layers down, just so that the dragon does not accidentally run into it. That should be adequate. Dig off to the side. And then dig on out to starting platform. We have a nice, probably not necessary that it go out to the starting platform now I think about it. Just make it like a stairway down to it. Alright. Let's dig out a room to put down a beacon in. It's nice having so much iron to make beacons out of. Let's stand right in the center and dig in a circle. Nice chill time. Might as well put on some tunes. Yeah, so how you been, Silverfish? Keeping healthy? Practicing that social distancing? You know. It's like very different schedule from like when I was working. So, like, Go to bed like at noonish lately, then wake up like sometime after 5. Ah. Yeah. Just kind of like... I kind of feel like a lot of classes should be taught online and just like have video courses for things. Like, you know, save teachers a lot of trouble. Been social distancing my whole life. I just feel like it should be something everyone does. Imagine high school without, like, where the only form of bullying is online bullying. Like, way less scary then. You don't have to deal with, like, lawsuits or people beating each other up. Whatnot. Yeah. Remember when I was in like, I don't know, I want to say like 1st, 2nd grade, I was a bully. Got sent to the principal a few times. And like after that, I just became like super quiet kind of kid. You know, got into art and stuff like that. But no, I tended to like be of the opinion that like, I guess, just like all the socialization kids do like ends up like distracting from a lot of the like actual deep thinking they should be doing about things. You know, if you focus too much on, you know, making friends and being the cool kid, you tend to lose out on a lot of deeper meaning of things. But that's just me. Yeah, I had like an epiphany when I was like 2 years old, when I was in like 2nd grade. Like, why the hell am I bullying kids? Then I stopped, and then I just like kind of watched like everyone else's behavior. Like, why do people act the way they do? Kind of thing. Got into philosophy for a bit, and that kind of deal. Then I started to wonder why, like the only, like, if you take a philosophy class, it's basically just like historical philosophy. Like, I feel like a proper philosophy class should be like heavily tied into like psychology. They like go hand in hand. Like, you know, you take a philosophy class, you hear about like what all these ancient Greek and Roman philosophers talked about. It's like super out of date. Yeah, I can do that. Just not in the habit. Let's give that a try. Now let's go. Nope, almost. Oh, almost had it. It'd help if I had a trapdoor. That, yeah, using a trapdoor is definitely easier. Oh, come on. Let me in. No, no, not what? No. Okay. Whatever. I was most of the way done anyway. Alright. Beacon placed. Activate. Aced ×2. Done. Now to make a stairway out of here. Also torch up the area so we don't get any ender boys spawning downhill. Let's see. Leave the portal is right over here, right? Yeah. So we'll make a stairway up this way. Okay. You come back here with more torches at some point. Finish out the rest of this area. Should have brought an end chest. That's fine. Go ahead and fix the floor here, because this scares me. Let's see. Actually, I should start at this end. Last thing I want is to get into an end dragon fight. I have to come back through the portal and have him destroy the bridge. Alright. Feel better about that. Suppose I should have brought a water bucket as well. Oh well. Fine, let's make ourselves some stairs. Oh, it's outside the beacon range. There we go. Much faster. I'm curious how much faster those netherite tools are gonna be. Probably pretty good for digging out obsidian. Yeah, it amused me a little bit earlier today. Went to the gas station, and they actually had like what you got, like a glass plate in front of the gas station attendant. Wasn't there before. It's like just there for the whole coronavirus deal. Like have to hand me a slip of paper under like a tiny space. They like had to scan my the drinks I bought like through the glass. You know, I'm sure that's great for gas station attendants. You know, makes them feel a whole lot safer. A little bit amusing. The only gas station I've seen that does that so far, though. Maybe they're installing them at other locations. But, yeah, really, I don't live like in a super populated area. I'm pretty sure like coronavirus is mostly like around, you know, heavy traffic, big cities kind of deal. But I doubt it's really reached out to where I am. But who knows, really. Best to stay safe regardless. I don't really have any major social gatherings I go to. Amusing her about like these people who like actually have like coronavirus parties. The fucking coronavirus like April Fool's shit that people end up getting coronavirus from. I should probably leave this top level here just so I don't fuck around with the Ender Boys. No. What I thought was really cool though was like all the videos of just people on their balconies like holding concerts and shit. Like in Italy in particular, there's a lot going on. Just like people like on their balconies, like working out together and shit like that. Like, yeah, that's what people should be doing with their time. Really, what I need to do is like actually go out and start painting because this is like prime time. Like no one's out and about. Just go out to a park, have peace and quiet. Just paint. I haven't painted properly in forever. It's always been like digital for like the past, I don't know, 5 or so years at least. Just some acrylic paints. Yeah. You know, I'm pretty out of practice. I was never like super big into painting. I was more of like a pencil artist. But you know, I appreciate just like sitting down and doing a landscape or maybe some abstract. It's a good way to relax. Hello, Enderman. Can't see me, but I can see you. Yeah. There was a time I wanted to be like a comic artist or animator or something like that, but I don't know. College ended up being like more expensive than I thought, and I didn't have any like good scholarships for it, so kind of gave up on that. Suppose I could just like do stuff on my free time, like put a portfolio together, but not gotten around to it. Just, you know, occasionally draw for fun. Do promotional art for friends and such. Okay. Should be enough for now. More cheese to put away. Alrighty. So from here, let's start on that overworld pigman farm. The basic circles setup here that I'm going to use. And this is actually going to be a variation on the design I did in the previous realm. Except this time around, it's it won't have an option for player operation. I guess technically a player could like stand in the middle of it and aggro pigmen, but it won't have like a spot for a snowman. It's mainly going to be egg powered. So, gonna have the pigmen coming towards an egg right in the center here. Gonna fall down into some pits. It's egg powered. Egg power is the future. Yes. But yeah, the pigmen will walk down this central aisle, which won't have a portal in it. And they'll try and stomp on the egg and just fall down in these little pits, which will have a bunch of mine carts in them for entity cramming. And unlike last time, it won't the drops won't go directly into a cart. They will instead go into a water stream. See, carts right here, bars right here. So you'll actually need to be one space lower. So what I plan on doing is having all the it's gonna be 24 minecarts, I believe. Yeah, like 24 minecarts, like right here. Actually, let me think. Like right there, sitting there. No, the cart's right here. Alright, no, so that's fine. The way it was fine. But yeah. So, minecarts are going to be at this level. They're going to be sitting on top of a, what do you call it? An iron bar. Which I'm going to have to surround this with blocks that do not attach to fences and iron bars. But in order to place the iron bar underneath the minecarts, I'm first going to have to put a regular block here, put a rail on top of that, and then push the iron bar into place. So the reason why I'm using an iron bar instead of a fence is because the iron bar is actually just one block high instead of slightly higher than one block. Because if I use just a fence block, it'd be slightly higher than one block, and the minecarts would end up falling through the fence. Whereas if I push the iron bar through, it'll keep the minecarts stacked on top of it. But yeah, need to do a little pistoning with that. Get the iron bars in place. But yeah, so actually these spots are where I need to have non-connecting points for the iron bar, right? No, that's right. These spots for the non-connection points. Right. Go ahead and get that set up. Should have everything I need in these boxes here. Iron bars, rails, Oak leaves. Good old oak leaves. Alright. And a center one. Oak leaf. Actually, that one will just be open for now. Then it's going to be line of obsidian. Or well, actually no, obsidian won't be here. This will just be left open. Cobble. Actually, let me think this over again. Obsidian here, and floor there. Yeah. So it's going to be an obsidian pillar on either side. Where I have this cobble marked out, that's where the obsidian's going to go. And it's basically going to be separated into like 2 portals for most of this, then just 1 portal and back. Alright, so we can put down some cobble on here. And this is going to be their walk path. And it's going to be sealed off on either end so that the pigmen cannot get out. Am I doing this right? No. Oh, never mind. I don't need this cobble here. Right. I already have the cobble down that I need. All this empty space is going to be filled in with the obsidian. Well, the scatterbrain. But yeah. So obsidian here. And here. Just so my brain remembers it properly. I guess I don't need this block specifically here. That's where the egg's gonna go. And I'll just need some trapdoors. Because entities, you know, think they can walk on trapdoors when you can't. Right. So egg right in the middle there. Carts right here, iron fence right there. But first, I need to put down some cobble on which to place the rails. And that should just destroy the, I guess I'll have to destroy the cobble behind it once the fences are in place, but that's fine. That I can do. So I will need to seal in the rails once I get all the carts in place. That way they can't go flying out. Now that I think about it, I should probably put the rails this way so that the carts can't fly out. So when you have it all crammed in there, they have a chance to move around and shit. Okay, anything I'm not using. Trapdoors anymore. Alright. Now put just here. Zombie come down? No. Okay. Thought I heard a noise. Guess not. It's fine. I'm pretty sure you can still stack a bunch of carts. Okay, cool. Still do this. Need 24 of these. I should have 24 in each of the shulker boxes. Ah, you saw the ring, did you? Yeah, this is for the overworld pigman farm. It's similar to the old one I did, but only using an egg rather than snowman. Alright, there's that one. And I will want to seal this off and put down a iron bar. Right here. And let's hope this works. Alright, I knocked off the rail. I just have to destroy that blocking back there. All the carts are stuck on top, so we can put our brass block behind there. Put your extra shulker shell in one of your chests next to where you had those boxes. I did not see extra shulker shells there. But I will take another look. I might have stored it all the way on accident, but yeah. Honestly, like, as far as shulker boxes go, I only end up using like 1 or 2 of them, like, ever. Just shifting materials around. Usually, you know, like, everything I build, like, ends up being pretty close to one another. Like, I always keep my travel times to a minimum. So, like I might need a couple shulker boxes when I go and do the, fucking ocean temple, you know, just for materials there. But, you know, usually good with just, like, 2 of them. Unless there's just, like, a dick ton of materials I need for whatever reason. Also, I need to spawn proof of that up there. Forget to do that. Yeah, just because I'm pretty sure iron golems can spawn up there. So yeah, need to slap that up at some point. But yeah, so iron bar here. First I'll need to get all my carts out. If you like to explore, have 2 or 3 of them on you. Yeah, I mean, I occasionally, like, you know, have entered chests at, like, main working locations, but I don't know, just like in general, I don't, like, end up moving a whole lot of materials around. Like, I'll probably bring a couple shulker boxes with me when I go and clear out deserts and whatnot, but usually my stuff is all pretty close together. Yeah, I mean, like, I rarely ever use diamonds. So those are just, you know, stored away in a chest, and emeralds I just, like, have to walk outside to use, so. Redstone stuff, yeah. Right now I got a chest full of redstone stuff, but yeah, it's probably good to have for that. you know, carry around if you need to do redstone offsite. Okay, that one's all sealed in. Put our obsidian there. And piston it in place. Alright, looks good. Need to replace this with a leaf block. That all sealed in. So yeah, instead of going into hoppers, all the drops are instead just going to go into water lines, which are going to meet up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have like the exit storage be like right by the bees, just to make that convenient. Dan actually went and filled up these two chests full of different colored carpets there. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the inside of his pyramid yet, but it's colorful, I'll say that. In fact, how about we go ahead and take ourselves a short break and fly over to Dan's. I don't think he streamed that yet. Have ourselves a sneak peek. Hooray for flying. Flying is best transport. Should be just right over here. See if I can locate it. No, that's the village. There it is. Pyramid Doom Hotel and Casino. He dismantled his old house. I'm pretty sure he planted that tree where it used to be. Got himself some of those berry bushes. So, all his farms and whatnot is still there. He's got himself a horse. Didn't name it. I need to name my horse. Yeah, he made it a super gay rainbow. He's very fond of his rainbows. Let's see, the entrance is over here. We'll dip down there. He has the villager signs out front. I feel he needs to get his own banners for this place. This villager isn't particularly inviting. But yeah, here's the old carpeted floor of rainbow colors. I feel like, you know, he should continue the rainbow out rather than just being lazy with, you know. So I guess it's like rainbows from one end to the other. I feel like the rings like this should continue out rather than just like having the outer floor be the same color. But that's just me. That's my interior design. Then he has the small aquarium around the outside. But yeah, then he's got his living quarters up front with up top, which I dig. You know, got the little elevator up. I feel like I never liked having the down be with just the lava. I feel like if you're gonna have it down, you should like have a slime block there or something so you can bounce. But that's just me. He's got his little doggies up here. It's all glass floor, so he doesn't have to worry about enemy spawns. Let's see. I don't see a cracked chest, or the cracked record. He probably still needs the cracked record. Not really a record guy myself. Got all them goodies. All right. Didn't name the puppers either. And down we go. You have to crouch so we don't get hurt. Yeah. Kind of feel like you could like hang some lanterns off the center, make like the center into sort of a chandelier almost. Definitely add some more lanterns around the outside. Add a pattern to it. I'm definitely interested what he's gonna do with the bottom floor though, because like he could potentially make a gambling machine. There's probably a blueprint out there. I'm not sure if he would be up to the challenge of making a redstone, like, fucking gambling machine. But I will support him fully if he does decide to do so. Just to come in here and have some kind of weird games to play. Ooh, yeah, beacon at the center. That's what we need to do. Yeah. Once I get my overworld pigman farm, that should be a good supply of gold, and it could potentially make a, you know, gold top to the pyramid. Which I think is the way to go. If you have a pyramid, you have to make the top gold. That's the rule. Needs to do something with the lights on the outside so they all line up. Like on the inside, you know. Have them all patterned out instead of randomly spread about. Few dark patches here and there. Definitely a inhospitable area to be at night. I don't know, maybe. I haven't known him to be a dong kind of guy. Just a rainbow kind of guy. I mean, like, just like the area is not, like, lit up at all. He constantly has to fight off mobs. Like, I would not want to live out here, like, without having everything lit up. But that's just me. All the lovely plains and villages on the way back. Some plateaus around here. And back to my place. Now that I think about it, we should do a overview of James's. Oh, wheat gold mines. Nah. Oh. If my wheat farm is actually, like, decent output, I'll probably, like, build something out of wheat blocks. Yeah, here's James's place. We saw the trading area last time. Looks like he's got a few... He got himself a cook here. I like that. I like having the item frames in front. Need to, like, name tag them so they say, like, "Howdy, stranger. Would you like to trade some wares?" You know, just have them all have, like, little speech bubbles with name tags and such. Got some masons. Some red terracotta. Some journeyman. Toolsmith. Ah. Actually buy shears from these guys. Farmers. Central area where you can sit down. Enjoy the sky. And he's got himself an automatic sugarcane farm over here. Making some paper. Average rate 1 stack per hour. That ain't bad. Basic design where you have the observer up top, once the sugarcane gets 3 tall, then it activates the piston on bottom. Collects it all through water flow. There's the mine shaft over there, which I saw that you what was it, made like a wood path down to the slime farm. I don't know if you've been doing too much other mining down there. Also, I looked up on a map, and there is like a little villager outpost that way. Not too far. I think if I fly straight, I should run into it. Be around here. Oh, hey, a swamp. I feel like it was right around a plains biome. Down south a bit. No, that's a mountain. Now, there's an villager tower around here somewhere, which is gonna be good. That way I can just do like some, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's just south a little bit. So that's gonna be good, so I can do a bit of villager farming. It's not that far away from my base. Pretty much just a straight shot from this mountain. Can hear the creepers dying in there. Yeah, there he goes. But yeah, off camera, I'll probably just fill this all in with obsidian. You know, that's not too exciting. Real quick, I do want to show off the area I'm gonna do some blast mining on. So I've got a nice section of crossroads picked out. There's like 2 crossroads that are nice close together. But I like mined out an area above that in which to just like toss down TNT. Then I found out TNT duping doesn't work, so I'll probably just do a regular TNT excavator without the duping, which is less fun but still works. You know, just requires a bit of crafting time. Oh, hey. See if I can sort him. He's close enough for the ground. Oh, wait, there's a gap there. Come here. Gotcha! Wow, I thought the first shot would have killed him. It's like he dropped a tear. A couple of tears. Sweet. But yeah. Big old square up top. I gotta clear it out. This will probably kill me if I fly up. Yeah, big old square directly below me at these marked locations is a couple of crossroads, which are really close together. So that'll help with the Wither Skeletons farms. But yeah, so basically, to have a TNT excavator without the duping, you have to have just rails. You just like have dispensers set up along a rail line. Just like every time a cart goes by, it sets off the TNT dropping. Or you can just, you know, do it without the cart. But if you use the cart, you can have the, you can like, what was it, put a hopper chest, or a chest into the minecart. And then have like hopper, oh, god damn it, there's some, yeah, oh. Figures he would spawn. But yeah, it'd be, having a minecart, like dropping off the TNT. Let me hit you. Nope. Ah! Alright. Yeah. A chest on minecart, dropping off TNT into each location. Sort of refilling them as it goes. That way you don't have to fill up each dispenser manually. Yeah. Actually not a terrible spot to farm ghasts if there were a floor all the way around. But yeah, basically just gonna blow up this whole area so I don't have to spawn-proof it, because like for spawn-proofing, your options are like either put down slabs everywhere or rails or buttons, which is, it's a lot of area, it's a lot of materials. I'd like have to make a couple dozen trips up here with like duplicated rails and just setting them down everywhere. I don't want to do. Just clear this out, put down some rails, have TNT come down. First they have to like craft the TNT, which is a bit disappointing. Still gonna have to like spawn proof a few spots because the TNT won't get everything. Yeah, basic idea, once I have this all cleared out and spawn proofed, then I'm gonna get myself above the bedrock. And I'll have a spot where I can stand there. And that way, I can have like just this area around me spawn proofed, and not have to worry about the spawns like on the lower levels. And also that way I can have myself a ghast farm, which I can put high up in the air. And yeah, so like spawn-proof all these upper levels, like down to where the farm, where like the actual farm is going to be. And just like have a ghast farm up above, which I should have roughly enough wither roses on me to do the wither skeleton farms at the bottom levels there. I'm gonna need some more for the ghast farm. Only reason I need a ghast farm is for the ghast tiers. Also, I'll probably get a bit of gold off of that, but ghast tiers so I can make the whatchamacallit, those end crystals, I think they're called. Yeah. So I can respawn the dragon. Also, I can use them aesthetically, which would be kind of nice. They're pretty cool looking blocks. It would be nice to use aesthetically, though they are explosive. But yeah. Pretty much just have to sit in the overworld for a while. Let my gunpowder supply build up so I can make TNT. Which is okay, because I have a fish farm. I have something to do AFK. Drop off my gas tiers. Don't need any pistons anymore. That stone can go away. Yeah, probably just gonna lay down obsidian for the rest of the time. Though, before I forget, I should put down some slabs. Right on that top level. I don't want those golems spawning up there. Yeah, these three guys died. Might, you know, put some more villagers back up there at some point, but not really concerned about it. So it seems like the snow buildup might be preventing golems from spawning. So I guess I'm gonna have to get a block that, you know, yeah. Oh wait, no, golems are still spawning over there. Actually, those probably don't have snow on top of them. No, those have snow. Okay. I guess the snow on top is alright. It's not causing major problems. It's whatever. I have more iron than I'll probably ever use already anyway. If it is causing a problem though, I'll probably just replace the leaf blocks with something that snow can't pile up on. I don't know what a good option would be for that. Actually, since I put in a bunch of leaf blocks for lightning prevention, I actually lost a couple villagers over in the trading area because they got turned to witches. So I went ahead and witch-proofed a large space. But with a bunch of the like areas covered up with leaves, I feel like I kind of want to make just like a tree aesthetic, just like have you know, like branches leading up to each of like the leaf groups. I don't know, maybe make like all this into a giant tree. It's like branches coming out, something like that. I need to come up with an aesthetically pleasing way to like spawn proof something like that though. I definitely do not want to misplace down some of this obsidian. Very annoying when you have to break obsidian and you put in the wrong spot. Thankfully I have a beacon now with haste, but still. Like, it's turning night though, probably gonna have to go sleep real quick. Any second now, it's going to turn to night. Yeah, this banner, if you don't recognize it, is actually from a pillager outpost. Like the big one. Not like the little one I showed you earlier. But, yeah. Actually followed one of my maps and got to, like, a pillager outpost, which is, like, fucking 8,000 blocks out. So, wasted a couple stacks of rockets getting there. But, yeah, the mansion. That's the one. But, you know, explored that a little bit. Wasn't as cool as I thought it'd be, but it was an interesting thing. Fucking 15,000. Yeah, it's ridiculous how far you have to go to get to that stuff. I don't know what rooms were secret. Like, I found a room with a cat statue in it, and I found, like, a bunch of rooms with potted plants and shit. Oh, some have diamond blocks? Oh. Well, I might have to go back. Now, I didn't really look them up on the wiki to see what all would be there, but, just like, you know, I was, you know, just bored one night. They figured I'd go and use one of those maps I haven't used yet. To dig into the walls and to the topmost roof. Interesting. There's no, like, doorway to get in there. It's interesting to me because they had, like, a bunch of, like, religious setups. Like, there's a confessional room, various, like, worshipping spots. One of the rooms has a spider spawner. Ah. I take it their cult worships cats, though. So I was surprised to see the giant cat made of wool. Oh, they're only a chance to spawn. Okay. It's like, fucking how far you have to go. There ought to be a, like, guaranteed spawn for something good. A giant chicken room. Yeah, I didn't see those ones. Just, you know, a bunch of bedrooms and worshipping halls and whatnot. Had a couple of close calls. Almost died. You know, fighting the summoners. But, it was a way to spend some time. I really do wish, like, the structures in general were a bit closer. Yeah, the Vexes just flying through everything. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, they are scary to fight. Basically, like, saw those and just ran outside. so I could fight them alone. And just like try and snipe the summoner. I'll have to look up the rooms though. See what all is there. It's really weird though. They have the what you call it? They're like a room full of chests, and none of the chests have anything in them. It's really weird. I liked all the potted plant rooms though. They're kind of neat. Makes me want to make a potted plant room. I mean, a storage room should have something in it. Like, literally every chest was completely empty. I'll just like pieces of wheat or something. Like that, there weren't even seeds. It was just completely empty on all of them. Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of chests spread about, like not in the storage room, that had stuff in it, but you know, nothing crazy good. Oh yeah. Just takes seeds long to put in their chests. I'll be the Santa for the villagers. Give them things. See if maybe I can win them over just by giving them stuff. I will cover their chests in my seed. Giggity. Yeah, you know. The brain does funny things sometimes. Let's see, I should pick these up. This is all well lit. Alright. Fill one of these guys up with obsidian. I can probably fit most of the obsidian in my inventory, to be honest. I haven't collected that much. I need to make a couple more runs to the end. Yeah, I've seen people doing April Fool's snapshot. I wasn't sure if that was like an actual snapshot or if that was just people like dicking around. Just like really weird physics stuff. It's legit? Okay. Yeah, that was an interesting thing. Didn't watch them all the way through, but you know, it's fun to have just like weird, like I don't know, weird rules. It's like play an actual Minecraft world where just like all the physics are completely different. Wouldn't mind doing that at some point. Just figuring out there's no wiki for any of it. I haven't seen any of the previous years' April Fool's stuff, so this is new to me. Thousands of new blocks, you say? I'll have to download that snapshot and play around in it. Sounds like a decent way to spend an evening. Try and do survival in a world where nothing makes sense. Now, does each world that you generate like have different rules that it plays by, or is it just like, you know, new territory? Oh yeah, you can share the worlds. That's cool. Now that I think about it, might have did this wrong. The minecart should be one space lower than they are. I'll fix that later. I mean, all these worlds are just snapshots, right? So you can just download them and play them forever. Yellow and green purple ships. Man, it's just a massive fleet. That sounds fun. Something I would wish was like in the regular game more was just like ships. Like I want to see the end like as a bustling economy and just cities everywhere. Sphere Islands. Yeah. Reminds you how boring like the normal game like World Generation is. You know. Think of the thousands of blocks you could be playing with right now, but we're only going to give you so many of them. And most of the terrain is empty, with nothing going on. Yes, lovely chaos. Basically, just art projects. Just like modern art to walk around and look at. Seizure World. Now that sounds fun. So I don't accidentally fall in there. Every block, every color, every type. Now, why aren't there normally obsidian stairs? That should be a thing. There should be stairs for every kind of block. I want mushroom stairs, damn it. Yes, smooth obsidian. Slime slabs. I want slime slabs and honey slabs. Villager temporarily stares. Leaf stairs and leaf slabs. Like, legit, there should be glass slabs and glass stairs, though. Like, all this stuff people would use the fuck out of if it was just implemented. So many possibilities they're just not utilizing for some reason. Oh, yeah. Fucking glazed stuff. Yeah, does that red crying obsidian actually have a function? I haven't really looked into it. Like, how does it differ from obsidian? Other than visuals. I'm hoping that they'll make, like either that new obsidian or that that netherite block. Like, I'm hoping one of those will be witherproof. It'd be nice to have a witherproof block. Yeah, I mean, you can use bedrock, but... What's up, Joe? Working on my overworld Pigman farm. What are you up to this evening, Joe? How's Drew doing? You two, used to sharing the same space yet? What did you record? Just stays in the attic. Into the breach, yeah. Have you tested to see if Minecraft works yet? Because, you know, that would make some good filler for you. We'd be glad to have another person. In general, I would love some games we can just do online together and not have to travel back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know if I'd call this like an addictive time sink, but like for you, it was basically like your equivalent of what was that game you're playing? Magnum Opus. You know, just like something to do while waiting for stuff to render. You know, just comment in mind for a while. Seems to be the way you play. I mean, I could also get Ultimate Chicken Horse and do that online. That's an option. I think I gifted you, what was it? Don't Starve Together. Forever ago. We haven't played that, we could do it. Pretty sure your computer could handle that. Sure, there's a few other online games about. I don't know if Ron is still up for games or not. Could try doing Warframe or something like that. Did we play that together? I don't remember playing that with you ever. I remember I talked about it a lot. Did a few, like, online multiplayer servers for that. It's a good time. But, well, at least for, like, the old Don't Starve. It's like, with the update that, like, added, like, Summer and a bunch of other stuff. Like, I don't think I'd really want to play that, like, long term. Just because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, because Summer, like, causes random fires to burst out, I'm pretty sure that, like, completely destroys any, like, multiplayer map, like, within a couple, years in-game. I honestly don't remember ever playing it with you. I've definitely talked about, like, servers I played. Yeah. Honestly, Don't Starve Together probably wouldn't be that good. Just because, like, there's a lot of just unintuitive crap you have to learn. Like, the earlier iteration of the game wasn't so bad, but, like, later iterations just, like, a lot of just weird crafting nonsense that doesn't really make sense. But, you know, maybe like do a session or two of it, and that's all I would really expect. What other online multiplayer games we got? 3 hours? Eh. I don't know. I definitely just don't remember it doing that. Still need to try out that Red Alert and just Command and Conquer site and get that working. Pretty sure I have to buy the actual game, which I think is kind of hard to come by nowadays. Like, put in the game key in order to actually play it on the site. But we'll see. Be fun to try that again. Also, we can do Worms online, I'm pretty sure. Might be able to get more players in that way. I'm not sure though. There's like that new, the newer version of Worms, which is like, I believe, Worms WMD. I've seen a bit of gameplay of, but it wasn't like particularly fun viewing. Like it adds in like a crafting system, which, you know, it is something to do when it's not your turn. You know, you can like break down the weapons you've acquired and turn them into new weapons. It also adds in more like turrets and more vehicles that you can use. But I don't know. Like for me, most of the fun of Worms is just like the mobility. You know, using grappling hooks and jetpacks and stuff. And vehicles don't really fit into that all that well. Awkward terrain. Oh yeah, it also adds in, was it like buildings? So like the idea of buildings is that like your opponents can't see you if you're inside the building, like unless they destroy it. Or if they have like another worm inside it as well. Which I mean is kind of useful. I've been meaning to try From the Depths again. Need to get back into that. It's definitely high on my list. They made the game a bit easier for new players, adding in prefabs and such. So, if you'd be willing to try that again, we could try that again. But I'd understand if you're not interested. I'll have to check what games we both have on Steam. I'm pretty sure we have a few we can do. Yeah, Duck Game, Guns of Icarus, Human Small Plat. Golf with Your Friend. Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. Yeah, we got options. Plus, there's always, like, free-to-play online games. Which, you know, we can do squads for. Be kind of fun. I haven't played Shadow Legends. Don't know anything about that. Destiny 2, ugh. Yeah. Generally not big on shooters. Usually end up being pretty repetitive. And I'm out of obsidian. So that got us about halfway. So I'm gonna need about another chest full to finish this off. Yeah. I mean, that's not the kind of game I would play anyway, to be honest. I mean, Jackbox is okay. It's kind of just like one of those party games that, I don't know. I feel like that's better for, like, large groups of people. Not for, like, you know, small groups. Like, you know. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, you know, do it as like a sort of like a hangout, where you get, you know, more people. Yeah, yeah. If you can get everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be okay with that for like a large group thing. I feel like there's a couple other games like that that would be good. Like one of those maybe like Scribble.io, or I think it's called. Let's see, it's gonna bring more torches. Truffle. Yeah, you know, other party games along those lines, which would be options. Excuse me. Let's see. Yep, I'm free every day, bruh. Ain't got nothing going on right now. I need to start working out. I've been sitting around too much. Let's see, I was going to bring more torches and what else? Water buckets. Gotta practice our social distancing. Do as much online as possible. You know, wait a year. when they have the whatchamacallit. Maybe a couple. Joe does Jackbox a lot for his Patreon hangouts. There's like a limited number of slots though for like players, as I recall, right? Like only like 8 people can actually play, and then the rest are spectators. Yeah, 8. Should be enough for us, yeah. Yeah, I think we can all do a Discord call. I don't think you have that usual problem where you have people like talking over each other. We're all, you know, pretty tame. That's all the touches. Continue this tower. Munch, munch, munch. Oh, fuck. Didn't see you there, buddy. Just hold still for a second. Stop teleporting away randomly. Okay. See, does Drew have a computer, by the way? Maybe like a laptop or something. We need more legs players with computers. I don't see any reason why Drew wouldn't have one. Or he might just be a phone guy. Well, regardless, pretty much just gonna be mining obsidian for a while. So, yeah, it's gonna be about another chest for me to finish off that overworld pigman farm. But tomorrow I'm gonna be doing something else. I feel like I'm done enough with Astroneer. I don't know. Maybe more Astroneer. I guess they have like the center of other planets I can explore. I haven't seen yet. But it feels a little bit repetitive just going to like each planet and making another base over and over again. There's like some more tech I can unlock, but it almost feels like a chore at this point. I don't know. Yeah, but it might switch to, you know, something silly. But I have, like, Oxygen not included, which I haven't played yet. Might do that. Or maybe, Barotrauma. Been meaning to try Barotrauma. I don't know. I'll pick something, though. But, yeah. Pretty much just gonna spend the rest of the night mining obsidian. You know, I haven't tried Terraria. I've seen a bit of gameplay of it. Just didn't seem like it was for me. Just because, you know, side-scrolling. Yeah. I have a few, you know, games backlogged that I can just try out. But, yeah. So, next time I play this, though, I'm gonna have that blast chamber, or the, what was it? That rail bomber for the nether, so I can clear out some of that. Pretty sure that's next on my list, and then I'll do the tree farm. Which the tree farm, I'm probably gonna have wither based. So just have like, you know, the AFK chopper location, and then have that feed into a wither blast chamber, since I don't have TNT duping, sadly. Then I'll just have a cobble generator feed into that also. But that'll be for the stream after that. Sure, most of that I'll have to do off camera because it's, you know, redstone, and I'm going to have to directly follow a tutorial to put it together. But it's like very specific stuff. What will be after that, though? Oh, there was one fun thing. Apparently you can rename the withers. So, if I'm gonna have a wither blast chamber, there's gonna be like a wither health bar constantly above my base. Which, you know, I can rename the wither. Maybe like name it like Welcome to Steve's base. So every time you get in range it says Welcome to Steve's base. Something like that. But yeah, for now though. But let's name it like manually breathing. Something like that. The sounds of industry. Now, yeah, gonna call it here though. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a good night. See you next time, Silverfish.